Welcome to the Broken Hero Racing League. We're in our last race of this regular season before the playoffs. We're here at Dover. Should be a tricky track tonight. Here's the starting lineup while they get on their pace lap and get everything lined up. Jerry's going to start on pole alongside Melvin. John and Tom are going to start in row 2. Matt Parkhurst comes home 5th. Mark is 6th. Scotty's going to start 7th. Chris 8th. Ruby 9th. Blake 10th. And Jeremy 11th. I think things will be a little calm here at the start. Be 45 laps in stage 1. Jerry Engle's going to lead him to the green here, right alongside Kojak. Get on board with Jerry here as they come to the restart zone, and there goes Jerry. Good restart there, good jump. Gap in second place, John there. Good start there by the 2, Jerry Engle. Tom Buford up to 3rd. Looks like Kojak's falling back to 4th. Only a mile of track, so these are going to be quick laps. Already on lap 3. Oh, John takes a dive down low on Jerry. Tom's right there. He's going to tuck in behind John there. And slip into 2nd as Jerry falls back into 3rd. Matt Parkhurst in the 71. Different paint scheme this week. I was trying to figure out who that was. He's currently sitting in 5th there. Chris Matakansky 6th. Kojak's falling all the way back to 7th. Oh, it looks like we got a caution. Not sure what happened. But it's an in-game caution. Only about a few laps has went by. Tank of fuel is going to get 33 laps, so everybody's probably going to come and put their adjustments in and get 4 fresh tires here. Didn't see anybody wreck, so I'm not sure why the caution came out there, but maybe I missed something. Everyone's going to pit here. About to go back to green here. Tom Buford comes out of pit road in the lead, alongside John Flaming. The bottom line, you really get a good restart when you start on the inside lane. Like on the high sides, are really at a disadvantage if you can't get through your gears quickly. Oh! John's off the wall. That's probably going to bring out another caution. Big wreck. Pretty much over half the field. Oh, Kojak takes a big hit into the inside wall. A lot of aero damage. Yeah, that's definitely a caution. Let's see. Probably everyone will pit again once again. Maybe the top 3 that weren't in the wreck there might stay out, but it doesn't hurt to top off the gas tank if everyone has to come in pit. Looked like John just washed up there and collected himself in the wall and then just accordioned everything up and caused a big one at Dover. Everyone is going to pit except the top two. Ruby. Oh, what a restart by Tom Buford here. Good jump on the outside of Ruby. On the restart. He's gonna... Oh, Ruby getting the wall. Oh, that's gonna bring out another caution. Wow, that wall off of turn 2 is just... will reach out and grab you. Kojak was able to miss this one as the caution just comes out as he gets through it. Tom Buford survives that restart. And most everyone in that caution there probably come to pit road. Hopefully everybody will settle down here and get some green flag racing going. Right along with Tom Buford, the 13, alongside Marcus Snow, Matt Parkhurst. Looks like Jeremy in 4th, in the 4. Looks like somebody bounced off the wall again. Don't think that'll be enough for a caution. I think it was a single car incident. Everybody was able to avoid it. Got a tight battle for the top 3 here. They're probably going to just ride here and let things get evened out here. Good run here for Marcus as he looks on the inside of Tom as he ducks back in before turn 3. Marcus is probably good just sitting here logging some laps behind Tom. No need to race right now and get everybody caught back up to this pack. Matt's probably doing the same thing right now. Looks like Chris Matikansky's there in 6th, I believe. It looks like we have another caution. Missed it once again. Not sure what happened. It's a manual caution this time, so they'll line themselves up, open pit road up here, and then line it up and go green once again. Checking on Blake here. He might have been in that caution. He looks like he's got some rear end damage there. Come in and get it fixed. Get back going. There's Scotty Racer coming to pit road. Running alongside Jerry as they come in. Ruby getting pit stop. Chris Matikansky in his pit stop. And there's Jerry Engel in the P1 pit stop. Getting ready to come out. Looks like John Flamian is going to steal P1 off the pit road. Use a little strategy there. Probably just took fuel only, 2 tires maybe. Going to go around one more time. Possibly. They may be able to go green here. I think everyone's caught up. Not sure who's in the lead here, unless John chose to do the outside lane, which he did. Good restart on the outside. Good choice, I think. I don't think they were going green, actually. A little fake out there. Coming halfway to go in the stage. Right along with Kojak here, back in the pack. See what he's going to be looking at here on this restart. Chris Matacancy's going to start on inside of him. Coming in the restart zone. And they're going to go back to green here. Nice jump from John Flamian. Bad jump for Kojak here. As Chris Matacancy's going to take over to that position. Oh, looks like Tom's going to get up the track and maybe scrape the wall up there. Or see what he can do with John Flamian. Gets right on his bumper, trying to get him loose. He's going to get a good run off the corner here. He's going to duck on the inside. Tom Buford's going to go to P1 once again. Matt Parkhurst going to look inside of John. Looks like Ruby made contact with the wall back there. Dover's a tricky track, so I'm not surprised to see a few cautions here at the beginning. But I think once they get a few laps under their belt, they'll be able to run some green flags. Try to give you a running order here. We've got Tom in first, with 13. John Flamian with Matt Parkhurst looking for second. Fourth, you have Jeremy in the 4 car, I believe. With Chris Matacancy getting under him, along with Kojak. And it looks like Jerry Engel is going to take advantage of that as well. Blake's sitting back here behind Scotty. Trying to just log some laps here, not getting in any trouble. There's Scotty Racer right there in front of Blake, as I said. This is for 10th and 11th position. Ruby's up here in 6th, I believe. 5th. As we see somebody on the inside of the track. Jerry looking on the inside of Jeremy. Ooh. 32 gets a little loose. Chris Matacancy looks on the inside. Chris should have a good long run car here. Kojak possibly too, as he looks to follow Chris Matacancy past Ruby. Ruby's going to close that door and make Kojak work for it. Jump on here with Chris Matacancy, see if he can run down Matt Parkhurst for 4th place. Coming to 15 laps to go in stage 1. Jerry Engel looking like he's dropped back from Chris Matacancy and Kojak from earlier. John Flamian sitting in 2nd, see if he can run down Tom Buford here for 1st place in the stage victory. Good low run right there. No pressure behind him, so he can concentrate on trying to catch Tom here. Looks like Kojak sitting there right behind Ruby and Chris Medicanski as they kind of just ride around here. Tom leading once again. See if Crown can make some noise here. See, he's pulled away from Matt Parkhurst in fourth. Looks like Chris Medicanski's starting to hunt down this front four. Looks like John's truck's starting to go away from him. As Crown nips the apron there. We'll have to get going here. Coming to 11 to go. Crown's looking under John here. Should have a good run. Be able to complete the pass going into turn one. Slides up in front of John and able to complete the pass and see if he can hunt down Tom Buford here for first. Single file pretty much all the way through the field. Tough to pass here at Dover. Got to really take your time and work on a guy before you can get around him. Tom's got a good gap there on second place in Marcus Snow. Got to start running out of laps before he can catch him. Should be 7 laps to go around with Tom Buford here. Oh, somebody, looks like Ruby made contact with a wall there. Don't think he collected anyone. Matt's looking, try and gain a position here on John. Blake's must still be dealing with some damage there. There's Scotty Racer. Ruby back in 6th place, it looks like. Chris looking to gain a couple positions here before stage end. Jerry, I'm not sure what happened to him, but he's falling back from the pack. Get on with Buford here as we are coming to 4 laps to go. Should be 4 laps. Tom's got the most stage wins in the league this season. This looks like John's been able to catch back up with Marcus there for a second. Kind of bottlenecked everything up there. Coming to 3 to go here. 2 to go, I'm sorry. Two laps to go for Tom Buford here. Everybody pretty much single file all the way throughout the field. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th right there. Looks like Chris Medicanski made a mistake there. Matt's going to try to pounce on him. And they're pretty much all just going to come in tow here. Here comes Tom off of turn 4 for the stage 1 victory. Marcus in 2nd. Matt Parkhurst and 5th. John 3rd. Chris Matakansky 4th. I was wrong on my laps there. Chris is actually going to take advantage. Oh! That's going to change things. So Tom is your stage 1 winner. I was a lap off there. Mark is 2nd. Chris is going to come home 3rd. Matt 4th. Looks like Ruby 5th. John fell back to 6th there. Kojak 7th. Jeremy 8th. Blake 9th. Jerry 10th. And 11 is Scotty Racer. They'll all come in here, and it'll be another. It should be 43 laps when they get back green. 45, 43 laps. This should be stage 2. Tom Buford had a pretty good car there. Didn't have any competition really. See if anybody can stick with him here on this restart. Tom Buford alongside Crown. And they're at the beginning of stage 2. John Flamian there, and looks like 7th. Matt Parkhurst gets up the track. Oh, smacks that wall. John Flamian has to check up there. There's Kojak right behind them. John and Matt fighting for 4th place here. John should have the better line here, but Matt's able to stay true on the high side. John's gonna clear him here for 4th place. There's Kojak going to follow John through on Matt. Not a good start here for Matt, stage 2. Tom Buford continues to lead with Crown and Chris Matakansky. There's Ruby in 4th. Right along with Tom here. Crown gets a good run down the stretches, but Tom's able to get in the corner a little bit better. Tom 1st. Marcus 2nd. Chris 3rd. Ruby 4th. John 5th. Ooh, what's happened to Ruby here? Ruby's fallen all the way back to 11th. He must have gotten the wall at some point. Sean Malone, that's terrible in a restart. That can, just like that, can send you all the way back to the back of the pack, and you're gonna have to start all over, try to gain positions. See how quick he can. Oh, Jerry makes contact with the wall there. Matt gives him a break. Right along with Jeremy here in 7th place to see if he can catch up with Kojak and John Flamian. Oh, he's going to run up the track there, almost makes contact with the wall. Wow. Lucky. That can do some damage sometimes, slow you down real bad. Blake riding along behind Jeremy in 8th place. Better start to stage 2 for him. Scotty in tow right behind Blake. trying to get a top 10 in this stage. Missed out, was 11th place finish in stage 1. Right along with Ruby as he rides behind Chris Matikansky. Looks like the top 4 kind of comfortable just right along here. Ooh, Ruby's making an inside move on Chris Matikansky. Ooh, nips the apron there, but Chris went high, gave him plenty of room. Things are starting to get a little bit closer here up front. Gap between the first 2 and 3rd is starting to form here. Coming to 30 laps to go here in stage 2. We'll again see probably another pit stop, at least if there's green flag racing. Tom and Crown sitting comfortably 1 and 2 along with Ruby in 3rd. Chris Matikansky is 4th, John Flamey in 5th, Kojak in 6th. And there's a pretty big gap back to Jeremy and Blake and Scotty. Tom goes a little high there in turns 1 and 2. Tires are starting to go away here, so maybe just looking for a more comfortable line. I think Crown might have the better car here. Ruby's going to look on the inside of Crown for a second. Ruby's got the preferred position here. And he's going to take over second from Crown. Chris Matikansky back there in 4th. Kojak drop back from the pack in 5th. Starting a real spread out from 5th on back. Steve, Tom, oh, Ruby's looking on the inside of Tom here for first. Looks like he has a good car right now. Our last week's winner. Trying to make it 2 in a row to end the regular season. Be a big time to start the playoffs. Tom's able to fight off the charge though. Look like Marcus has pitted. Allowing Chris Matikansky to move up to 4th and Kojak up to 5th. I'm sorry, 3rd and 4th. There's John Flamian in 6th. Again, it's pretty much just a battle between the two. There's a slight gap to 3rd. John Flamian, I'm sorry, Chris Matikansky kind of just buying his time. These two battle it out. It's allowing him to catch up though. Ruby wants this lead. I think Crown is trying a little bit of different strategy here. Trying to get a jump with the fresh tires off the pit road. Well, there he is right there. He's just now coming off the pit road. I'm not sure if something happened and I just missed it. Let's stay with the leaders here. About to go through some green flag pit stops. John Flaming's able to get by Kojak for 4th. Ruby's going to wash up here and make... Oh, I thought he was going to make contact with turn 4 there. Chris Manicancy's starting to charge in here on 2nd. Tom Buford's starting to gap 2nd place here. And, oh, he got on the apron there. Coming to pit lane. The top 3 here coming to pit lane. Let's see with the top 3 here how everything shakes out. Not sure if anybody's gotten any speed penalties. I think everybody got on the clean. If you guys remain stayed out, there's about 10 laps in the fuel run, so but if your car's going away, you might as well come in. Right now, Kojak's our leader. He's going to put these guys a couple laps down before he comes in. He'd really like to see a caution and put everybody a lap down, or maybe even more. Here comes the 88, the 32, and the 13 coming off the pit road. There goes John Flamian. Tom got a good exit off the pit road. He's going to pull away from the guys he just came on the pit lane with. There goes the leader of Kojak. These guys are probably going to go right by him with the fresh tires. Looked like Jeremy might have had an issue there. Tom has really got it on and off pit road pretty well. He's put at least a second and a half on Ruby, and Ruby's starting to pull away from Chris here. Here's Jerry Engel. Looks like he's maybe had a couple incidents where he's back in the pack. There's John Flamian. Kojak's still your leader here. He's got about 4 laps of fuel left. Here comes Blake on him to get a lap back. Or this might be for position, actually. $14 laps to go. He might go with 2 tires here. Try to gain some track position that way. Steal some stage points. We'll see what he does. We'll stay on here with him until he pits. Should be any lap now. $13 laps to go. Coming to pit lane here. There goes Jeremy. Able to get on pit road smoothly, it looks like. Let's see what Kojak goes with here. There goes Matt Parkhurst. There goes Tom. John getting a lap back. Seems like forever going down pit lane here. Scotty Racer was also staying out there. He was in second. He's coming off pit road. Yeah, Kojak, I think he only took 2 tires there. We'll see where he shakes out there. There goes, I think, Tom for the lead. Yep, 2 tires for Kojak. And then Tom Buford is again your leader. Got a good sized gap on second place. John Flaming and Ruby in third. Sky Racer trying to avoid going a lap down. There's Chris Matikansky in fourth. Coming to 10 laps to go here for Tom Buford. Dominant performance tonight. He's pretty much led every single lap, give or take a few. Tom's just a great race car driver. He's good at anywhere, any track, and any vehicle he has to drive. Looks like Scotty's got a comfortable lead over Tom there. Ruby's got around John, trying to make a charge on Tom. There's Chris Matikansky, also got around John. John's using some strategy to try to get some stage points. Kojak's in fifth. Not sure what happened to Marcus again. Scott Racer looking on the inside of Matt Parkhurst, trying to put a lot of space in between him and Tom Buford. There's Jeremy. Sitting ways back from, looks like Kojak in fifth, so he's probably sitting in sixth right now. Blake's in, looks like eighth, Jerry seventh. There's Scotty. Let's see if Ruby can catch Tom here. With only a few laps to go. Coming to 5 laps to go. Probably not. Tom's going to probably win another stage here. Ruby's going to come home second. Chris Matikansky was in third there. Nice. Any major mistakes from Tom Buford here, he should come home with the stage victory. Very comfortable lead, can take his time. May not even mess with the 71 car, the truck of Matt Parkhurst. May give him a break and let him keep a lap. Only a few laps to go here. Coming along, 2 to go. Yeah, it looks like Tom's just going to give Matt a break here. Kind of just ride behind him. No pressure from behind. There's Ruby. Chris Matikansky kind of closing in on Ruby, but probably going to run out of laps. This should be a white flag lap here in stage 2. Tom going through 1 and 2 right behind Matt. Tom going through 3 and 4. And that'll do it for stage 2 as Tom brings home the stage 2 victory to go along with the stage 1 victory. Ruby comes home second. Chris Manicanci 3rd, John Flamian 4th, Kojak 5th, Jeremy 7th, Jeremy comes home 6th, Blake comes home 7th. Give you the rest here in a second. So again, Blake 7th, Crown comes home 8th, not sure what happened to him. Scotty comes home 9th. Matt Parkhurst brings it home 10th. Avoids going a lap down. Your lucky dog is going to be Jerry Engel, who brought it home 11th to end out stage 2. So here comes the final stage. See if anybody's going to have anything for Tom Buford here. And the 13 Ford truck. Ruby's had a good truck as well. Tom got a good jump there. Ruby's going to tuck in the line there in front of Chris Matikansky as we begin stage 3 into 1 and 2. Oh, a little check up there. Oh! It is tricky on restarts there. Everyone looked like they had to check up there or they were going to smack into the turn 2 wall. Chris Matikansky to look on the inside of Ruby. Ruby kind of blocks him there. Looks like Kojak's on the inside of Jeremy, it looks like. Jeremy battling back for 4th. He's been throughout the field tonight. Here comes Matt Parkhurst trying to gain a position on John Flamian. As John Flamian rides behind Marcus Snow. Oh, there's a battle for 2nd. As Chris Matikansky goes on the inside of Ruby with Jeremy in tow. Good side-by-side battle. Not able to get the gas down as Kojak gives Jeremy a little bump going into turn 1 and 2. Comfortable gap for Tom Buford. Ruby got in the wall there as Chris Matikansky is able to get by him. See if he's able to have anything for Tom Buford. They do like to work together and exchange information, so... Oh, looks like somebody made contact with turn 4 wall, the outside wall there. Looked like Blake. See if these guys, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th will work together. See if they can catch 13 truck here. Coming to halfway shortly. Should be 100 laps to go here as Tom Buford is your halfway leader. As we're on the back stretch, not the front stretch. Tom Buford will still be your... Oh, as Ruby is able to get under Chris. Looks like Chris made a mistake going into 3 and 4. Here comes Jeremy trying to take advantage. Marcus Snow looks like he's rebounded from his stage 2 fall. Jeremy goes, oh, Jeremy gets into the outside wall. That may bring out a caution here. Yeah, everybody slowed down here. That's going to be an in-game caution. Looked like he bounced off of Kojak. Kojak seems okay, but then just collected a bunch of other people behind him. Let's jump on Buford here as they... Pretty much everyone's going to come here to pit road and get fresh tires. About to restart here in stage 3. It's about 95 laps to go. Again, this is the last race of the regular season before the playoffs start. I believe they'll have a week off and then they'll kick off the playoffs at Talladega. That's a hell of a way to start off the playoffs with a race at Talladega. Anybody can win. Throw a wrench right at the beginning of the playoffs. Crazy battle here for the lead as Chris Matikansky takes the lead over Tom Buford. This is maybe the third different leader tonight, as Tom Buford led a bunch of the race and Ruby was able to, I think, lead a lap. Ruby look on the inside of Tom Buford as Tom looks like he's moved back to third. So wow, this has changed things up. Let's see if he can bounce back. Meanwhile, Chris Matikansky leads this race. Ruby's able to catch up quickly, though. See if he has anything to say about this. Last week's winner, trying to make it 2 in a row. Chris Matikansky's a tough guy to pass, though. Ruby looks on the inside, washes up the track a little bit. He's got a good truck tonight. Going to get under Chris Matikansky for the lead. Looks like Tom Buford's going to follow suit. So Chris Matikansky's going to fall back to third. You got Jeremy, no, looks like Crown in fourth. Blake going on the inside of John Flamian. Kojak trying to follow suit with Jerry Engel as well. And I think Scotty Racer's behind. Yep, Jerry Engel, Matt Parkhurst. And looks like Jeremy there back in last place. I think he got in the wall earlier. Tom Buford wants this lead back. Chris Matikansky's able to jump back on the rear bumper of Tom Buford. Here comes Crown, though. He's wanting to rebound from stage 2. This will help for sure. Top 4 breakaway from the rest of the field. Looks like John Flamian, Blake, and Kojak lead the next group of cars. Jump back here with Jerry Engel. He rides in front of Scotty Racer. He's got an eye on Blake and Kojak in front of him. There's John Flamian trying to catch up with Marcus Snow and the rest of the group. Kojak trying to do the same. Sitting in 5th place. 6th place. Tom Buford still falling behind Ruby, last week's winner. Again, Tom's dominated the first 2 stages, and most of the first half of stage 3, but a caution came out and now he's sitting in second. See if Crown can fill the rest of that gap. He's been slowly but surely catching the top 3 here. That's not going to help, scraping the wall, but didn't look too bad. Bunch of good racers here tonight. It's tough to pass when not a whole lot of guys are making mistakes. $83 laps to go. Long way to go here. Does it look like Crown Mountie scraped the wall once again? He's falling back a little bit. Jump on here with Matt Parkhurst as he's looks like he's all the way to the back. He looks like he has some damage there. No? Just seeing things maybe. Trying to catch up to those 3 cars in front of him. Gain any positions you can. Right along with Jeremy as he looks under Jerry Engel. Follow Scotty Racer. There's Blake trying to catch Kojak and John Flamian. As the rest of the field... Uh-oh. Looks like Blake just disconnected. So that's going to be a DNF for him. It's unfortunate for him, so... Rest of everyone tonight's going to get a top 10. There's Scotty Racer in front of Jeremy. Back on the leader with Ruby as he still paces Tom Buford and Chris Matikansky. This is a good way to end the regular season if you're Ruby and the 32 truck. Try to win back-to-back races, the end of the season, start the playoffs. Crown looked like he was about to catch these top 3, but he's fallen back since. Ruby's starting to put a little bit more comfort behind him. Still have to make a pit stop as long as everything stays green here. Probably got about 15 laps of fuel left. Ruby's coming to 77 laps to go here in the final stage. Top 3, pretty much comfortable gap between the 3 of them. Jump on with Jerry Engel as Matt Parkhurst was able to get by him. Scotty Racer in the wall as Jeremy gets by him. Don't think that'll bring out a caution. Nope, they stay in the green. There's John Flamian with Kojak in tow, trying to catch up here to Marcus Snow. That would create an interesting battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Starting with Kojak here. Probably just work with John. See if they can make any ground on the cars in front of them. There's Tom Buford sitting in 2nd. Starting to fall back from Ruby here in stage 3. On board with Marcus Snow. Kind of just riding by himself. That can be a really boring race when you got a gap between the cars in front of you and the cars behind you. Kind of just have to pace yourself and make sure you don't make mistakes to lose ground or give up ground to the guys behind you. Long way to go here. Things can change in an instant here at Dover. There's Matt Parkhurst. I'm sure he would like to see a caution. I'm sure everyone in here in the back would like to see a caution. Try to regain their race. Throw on Jeremy here in the 4. He's got the same problem Marcus does, kind of just out there riding with a fairly good gap behind the car behind him and a big gap in the car in front of him. Looks like we got a battle for the lead as Tom takes over the top spot once again over Ruby. Maybe Ruby's car is starting to fight him here. Coming up on some pit stops here soon. Probably about 6-7 laps to go before everyone will have to pit. Jump on with Tom here. So we're about to begin some green flag pit stops. Chris Manicancy's had a quiet, pleasant night. Top 5 all night, kind of just riding along, biding his time until he's able to gain the positions he wants. He wants to, hasn't led any laps, would like to lead that last lap. Oh, he has led laps actually. Got a good restart to begin stage 3. Chris Manicancy looking on the inside of Ruby there for a second. Tom starting to gap second here comfortably. It may not look like a lot, but that's a comfortable lead here at Dover. We'll be making a nice charge there on 3 and 4. Gonna have a good run down the front stretch. Looks like we have some green flag pit stops starting to start here. I think you saw Crown Royal jump on the pit road there. I think the top 3 are coming to pit road here. Ruby stays out. I think he wanted to come in here but didn't have a choice. Here comes John and Kojak to pit as well. Scotty Racer in the pit lane. There goes Jeremy staying out. No, that was Crown. He was pitted early. A couple laps before. Matt Parkhurst coming off pit road. There goes Crown once again, getting another lap back. Here comes Jerry Engel on the pit lane. Scotty Racer leaving. Chris Manicancy out of his pit box. Oh, I think Tom might have sped on pit lane. Because there goes Kojak, John Flamian. He's still sitting there. Oh, big mistake here in stage 3. Did not want to do that. Try to figure out your leader here. I think Marcus Snow might be your leader here with Chris Manicancy second. I believe Ruby's there in third, who just came off a pit lane. John Flamian fourth. Ghost Whisperer fifth. No, fourth. And then Kojak fifth. So Crown pitted a couple laps before Chris Matikansky. Again, Tom Buford sped on pit lane. Big mistake here. We're coming to almost halfway in this last stage. Matt Parkhurst, a lap down, sandwiched between the front two cars. Oh, Matt makes contact with the wall. Is going to let the 88 Chris Matikansky go by here. Let's see if these fresher tires do anything for Chris against Marcus here. .60 laps to go. Chris Matikansky's able to close that gap inch by inch on Marcus Snow here as they go into 3 and 4. Chris is going to try to arch it down, come off the turn to get a good run off the turn 4s, and he's got it. Marcus goes up high there. That's going to be helpful with the 88 as Chris Matikansky goes to the inside of Marcus Snow for P1. Marcus is going to not fight him too hard and fall back in second. Chris has a little bit fresher tires here. Maybe Marcus will have a better long run car here in the end. Ruby's trying to gain that position. The second's lost, he's lost. Chris Matikansky is starting to pull away from Marcus Snow here. And he loves seeing Matt Parkhurst here. Ruby's had a fast truck all night. The more cars between him and the 32, the better. There's Jeremy riding behind Tom Buford there. Tom's really hard on himself right now, I'm sure. Let one go today. There's Scotty Racer. Just riding around the track by himself right now. There's Ruby. He was able to get by both Matt and Crown and move into second place and try to hunt down the 88 of Chris Matikansky. And I think Ruby actually pitted later than Chris, so he should have a little bit fresher tires. Should be a good ending to the race here. They'll still have one more pit stop to go though. About 20 laps of fuel remaining. 53 laps remaining in the race. So yes, definitely one more pit stop will be coming up. Ruby able to close the gap. He's right there on Chris Matikansky. I don't think Chris is going to put off a huge fight here. Chris is looking good in the points. We've got the playoffs to think about starting soon. Chris Matikansky's starting to come up on Scotty Racer, potentially to put him a lap down. Chris Manikansky looking solid right now. Put a little bit better comfortable gap on the 32. Marcus Snow starting to rebound here. John Flaming has made an incredible drive here to close the gap on the top 3. He's brought in Kojak with him. Things are get tighter up here. Coming to 50 to go here. It's a good race tonight. It's been spread out, but a lot of strategy, a lot of fighting for position. Clean racing tonight. Chris Manikansky going low on Scotty Racer. Gives the leaders the inside lane. Gentleman thing to do there. Able to let Ruby close in on Chris a little bit better though. Oh, Scotty makes contact with the apron there. There's Crown. John Flamian right behind him. Take a look at this battle. Oh, John loses the nose there, lose some air, had to check up. There's Kojak. See if John Flamian's able to ghost whisper himself around. Crown Royal down here. Marcus Snow trying to get by Scotty Racer, the lap car. Scotty goes up the track, going to give him the inside of the turn. Oh, John got a little loose there. Wasn't able to get to the gas. Jump with the Kojak, trying to bide his time. Allow for John to get under the lap car of Scotty Racer. There's Tom Buford, just sitting in the middle of nowhere by himself. Has to be exhausting after dominating for so long. You get one mistake and it can ruin your race. Desperately needs a caution to get back up there. There's Crown, loses position to John, finally. Oh, gets in the rear of John there. There's Kojak behind him. Looks like John smacked the wall there. Matt Parkhurst lap down. I think he's battling there with Scotty Racer. He's got a good lead, a good look at John Flamian pulling away from Kojak and Marcus here. Right about Jeremy as he tries to chase down Tom there. Starting to come up here on another set of green flag pit stops. Ruby's regained the lead here. Chris Manikansky in second. Looks like they've been able to pull away from Well, there's John Flamian. Looks like... That's right, Marcus dropped back there. Here's the top two battle here. Pit stop starting to come back up here. Should only have about 5 or 6 laps left in this fuel run. Ooh, Ruby makes contact with the wall. And here comes Chris. Chris is going to have a run to the inside as he takes the lead back over. Big mistake by Ruby in the 32. See if he's able to regain momentum here. That might help out in here in pit stops coming up. John Flamian in third. Kojak fourth. Ruby's starting to regain his composure as he closes it on Chris Matikansky once again. Chris goes way high here. Not sure if he's pitting or getting ready to pit. Not sure what happened there. John Flamian continues to gain ground here and bringing Kojak right with him. Those two might have something to say before this is all over. Crown's looking to get some adjustments done. He's started to fall back behind in the 5th place. Ruby's coming off of turn 2. I think people are going to start pitting here soon. Yeah, here comes Chris Matikansky. Ruby stays out. Pretty much everyone comes in. There's Scotty Racer coming off pit road. We'll stay on you with your leader here. Kojak, John Flamian, Chris Matikansky. They all come in the pit lane. Here comes Ruby, your leader, coming on the pit lane. He's being extra careful not to speed. There comes Jeremy also on the pit lane. There's Tom Buford going by. Ruby slowly creeping down pit lane here. Chris Matikansky coming off the pit lane. And there goes John Flamian along with Kojak. Here's Marcus Snow on the pit lane. We'll stay on here with Ruby. To see where he files out with the leaders. Here comes Ruby. There's Chris Matikansky with John Flamian, Matt Parkhurst, the lap car. This should work out pretty well for Ruby here. He's going to have fresher tires. Going to have the lead still. Okay, we got Ruby first place, Chris Matikansky second, John Flamian third, who's made a tear through the field here late in the stage 3. There's Kojak in fourth. The lap cars of Matt Parkhurst and Scotty Racer. And there goes John Flamian. Past Chris Matikansky, Tom Buford. Looks like he's got some damage now. Tough break for him. He had such a good car throughout most of the race. That should have been last pit stop, minus any cautions. Ruby with Tom right there. John Flamian's getting closer. Coming to 28 laps to go here. There's John Flamian under Tom. Let's see what John can do here with Ruby. Again, Ruby pitted a lap later than everyone. He's got a little bit fresher tires. That may pay dividends come later here in the run. We may have some news coming up here. This may end up being a fuel mileage race here. John Flamian as he takes the lead. It is tough to save here at Dover. You burn more fuel than you do or you're able to save. So unless there's a caution, you very well may see people run out of gas here if they try to stretch it. So you're looking at John Flamian in first, Ruby in second, Chris Manikansky in third. I think Chris has already started trying saving fuel, but I don't know if he's aware that that's going to be a very hard task to do. Kojak's starting to save fuel. He's dropped back to fifth. It's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. See, I don't know if everyone's trying to save fuel or not, but it is tough to do here. I think people will not be able to make it, and I'll have to pit anyway. I'm going to see a lot of strategy come here towards the end. Ruby into the wall. Tom Bubert's able to get by, but he's a lap car, I believe. John Flamian got a comfortable lead. But again, I think fuel is going to play a part in the end of this race. There's Jeremy in front of John Flamian, trying to stay on the lead lap. Ruby trying to look to get back by Tom here. Tom might let him go. But Tom's going to go high here and let Ruby go. Ruby gets back by Tom. Going to try to hunt down John Flamian in the 20. John Flamian's got one win on this season, so he'd like to start the playoffs with a bang and getting a win at Dover to end the regular season. Ruby there in second, Chris Manikansky in third, Jerry. Oh, gets loose there, hits the inside wall. He's got to have some damage from that. That's got to hurt. Ruby gets in the wall there, and there goes Tom by him once again. Can't make mistakes like that. I know it's easier said than done. I've done them. Everyone's done it. Unless you're trying to save fuel here, then by all means hit the wall. John Flamey got a good second on Ruby there. Can't see Chris Matikansky anymore. He may very well have already pitted. Here's Chris Matikansky right along with him. I think he has pitted or has started saving fuel. See if this is part of strategy. He knows he can't make it, so he might just keep going. We'll jump back on with your leader, John Flamian, as he closes on some lap cars. It looks like Kojak's up there. He's been saving fuel, but I don't think it's going to pay off for him. As here comes the leader, John Flamian, as he's going to run in the back. Lap car's not helping John Flamian out there any. It's only about 15 laps to go here. See if John's been able to save any fuel. There's Ruby right there. Few guys really trying to save fuel. I think a few of them might be able to do it, but they're going to lose a lot of time trying to do it. John Flaming continues to be the leader with Ruby. Ruby looks down low. He's going to have a good run out of turn one. Oh. Not sure if John checked up to save some fuel or just made a mistake there as Ruby got by him for first place. Yeah, I think John might be trying to save some fuel here. Or he's gonna have to pit, one or the other. I think Ruby's he's pitted a lap later, so he's a lot closer than anybody else, I think. But I don't know if he's saved any fuel. About to find out. Laps are ticking down. Ruby's coming to pit lane here. John Flamian remains out. It's only a handful of laps, I believe 8 to go. Coming to 7 to go. And John's going to go around one more time. Still stretching that fuel. Scrapes the wall there. Doesn't hurt him too much. John slowing down here. No, he's continuing to go. Should be 6 laps to go right here at the line for John Flamian. See if he saved enough fuel. He's got a big gap so he can save as much fuel as he wants. The 4 car of Jeremy is a lap down. He's probably going to let him go here. Smart move. Trying to save as much fuel as he possibly can. Love to grab the second win of the season right before the playoffs start. Goes by pit lane one more time. John Flamian really saving fuel here. Oh, I think he's pitting. He has to pit. Oh, he has to pit. Oh, he's staying out. He's either out. No, he's still got fuel left. He's just really coasting around here. That's the white flag lap. Chris Manikansky gets by him though. I think he was saving fuel as well and never pitted. I think Chris Manikansky might be your winner here. There's Ruby trying to gain ground on him. Here comes Chris Manikansky. Well, still going. It's hard to tell who your leader is. So many different strategy here. I do not know who won this race. Some guys ran out of fuel. Some guys were able to save fuel. Some guys pitted. I'm not sure who won this race. I really think it was Chris Manikansky, but I could be wrong. About to tell you right here who won. Crown Royal Dad brings it home. He pitted early. Chris Manikansky brings it home second. Tom Buford brings it home third. Good rebound for him. And then everyone else finished a lap down. Kojak fourth. John Flamian fifth. Jeremy sixth. Ruby seventh. Matt eighth. Jerry ninth. And Scotty brings it home 10th. Blake had a DNF. Finished 11th. Oh, crazy ending there. Sorry I was all over the place. And I missed Crown, of all people, was able to save enough fuel to make it till the end. So good strategy on his part, good racing all around. Dover's a great racetrack. That ends the regular season for Broken Hero. They have a off week next week, I believe, and then they'll kick it off at Talladega. It should be a great race. Again, this is just a great league, and I'm glad I get to do this once a week. So good night from Broken Hero. See you guys here in a couple weeks.